Every time I start getting focused, my eyes flick over to her desk again, and my mind starts spinning.
Yes!
Oh, here, this'll distract you.
This is the good ending! Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
Sorry, we're being racist.
Being
Don't put that
rash
part in.
Being rash won't get you anywhere, says Lily.
Yeah. I know that at times you may doubt your relationship to Hanako, but she does doubt it also.
Lily cuts herself off and takes a moment to reconsider her
Oh,
words.
she was about to spill the beans. She likes you. Hee hee. Don't tell.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. Please keep in mind that I wouldn't have befriended you if I hadn't thought you a fundamentally good person. You're a good friend, both to myself and to Hanako. Friend.
Thank you. That helps. We share some small talk to try and lighten the atmosphere, but it feels very stilted. There's a lot that I don't know about Lily's stay in Scotland, but after such a heavy subject, I want to be alone for a bit to think. So I lower my phone.
Don't even say goodbye. Oh, wait, yes you do.
After
Okay.
a few minutes, we end up saying our goodbyes, and I set my phone on my desk. Compared to Hanako's situation, mine feels utterly mundane.
Yeah, I'm on the verge of death all the time. Who cares?
I run a little too much, I almost die.
Yeah.
No big deal. I still have both of my parents. I had a reasonably normal childhood, and unlike many in Yamaku, my condition isn't immediately visible to the public.
Doesn't mean it's not serious.
But no, I'm the most normal one here. Remember?
Right, yeah, everyone else is a freak!
But then again, isn't this just an attempt to justify the way I've been acting towards her? That may well be what our pasts were like, but when it comes to the future, I still have no idea what I want to do. In school, I've just concentrated on each day's work, and I've put off more and more things to cater to Hanako. I recall the words Mutao told me after Hanako's breakdown about the purpose of Yamaku and my education. In hindsight, he was probably trying to push exactly the same thing.
He hasn't told you to join science club yet.
No, and I don't want to.
That's
No.
fine. That sounds boring.
Just what have I been doing in the time since my heart attack? If I ever did manage to get Hanako out of her room and to open up, what then? My mind races. I look out of my dormitory window as the sun slowly sets. It's a nice sight, but what I really savor is the quiet as the students return to their dormitory rooms.
Damn loud kids, get off my lawn.
All I want to do now is think. I'm not sure how much time I have, but I want to work out where I'll go from here. And think.
And then I die. Oh, okay.
I don't know how much time I have left to think.
Yeah. The clock's ticking.
When you eat all those fried foods, yes.
It has now been a day since I saw Hanako. That's probably long enough.
Yeah. I took a nap. Now I'm ready to go to her room. Since talking to Lily yesterday, I've wanted to try and move on from the listlessness I've felt ever since coming to Yamaku. But even if I try to concentrate on the book in front of me, Hanako's empty seat at the back of the classroom looms larger than life. Every time I start getting focused, my eyes flick over to her desk again, and my mind starts spinning.
Yes!
Oh, here, this'll distract you.
This is the good ending!
Once more, my eyes drift over to it, but this time my vision is blocked by a certain other classmate.
Don't complain.
Oh, hey Miki.
What was her voice like?
Sporty.
Sporty Southern Belle, I think.
Yeah, it got a little southern in there.
Yeah. Maybe you should just have lunch. I can hear your stomach growling from my desk.
I let my head drop in disappointment. She seemed to take some amusement from my reaction and hops up onto my desk.
I can see everything.
Yeah, Jesus. Her grin as she sits on it reminds me of the Cheshire Cat. It's a weird thing
Speaking
to
of
think about
cats.
right now.
So what you working on?
I don't remember.
Averting my eyes so I don't get slapped.
This is the final test.
Yeah.
Some math. I have a decent handle on it, but I just wanted to revise.
Oh, really? Let me see that. I didn't do mine.
Before I can object, she grabs my mathematics book with her hand.
Nerd.
She scans the page I was on, holding it open with the one hand she has, her left arm sitting uselessly on her lap. It could probably still do things.
Yeah, I mean, she could, use it to prop things.
Yeah. In my time here at Yamaku, I've noticed that the other students have a wide range of adjustment to their disabilities on a purely practical level. Miki is one of those who seem to have some trouble. The stump of her left arm tends to be either hanging by her side, slipped into a pocket, or otherwise put out of the way. Sometimes she has a difficult time doing common tasks, which makes her visibly quite frustrated.
How much have you been watching this girl?
Probably a lot.
I don't blame him.
I feel a little bad for thinking this way, but I'm thankful that Hanako and I don't have disabilities affecting our freedom of movement to that extent.
Yeah, the sex would be really awkward.
Then again, if Miki's problem worsened, at least she wouldn't have a real possibility of dying. Yeah, that's true. My attention is refocused as she thumbs through a few pages.
Just singular thumb.
Through a few pages.
That's not what that word means.
Skimming their contents with such casual interest in the subject matter, it's clear by now that she won't be any help. What, she's skimming through my math book?
Yeah.
Like, ooh, this is interesting.
What's this about? Who's the main character?
She's like shoving her boobs in my face. Like, seriously, do you not get what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're not too interested in this stuff?
Screw math. It's boring as hell.
She puts the book back in front of me with indifference. Her eyes move to the notebook beside it that I'd been working out practice equations on.
It's just got Hisao and Hanako and hearts all over it. Wait, you're actually able to work that stuff out?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never talked to a computer with legs before. I mean, it's basic math.
Thanks, I think. At least I'm doing better in this than history.
Think it's worth asking the librarian for help? I heard she's shooting for uni.
Who's uni?
Is she hot?
Yuko? Maybe. I don't know what she wants to study, though. So what about you? Got anything you're thinking of doing after you graduate?
Me? Nah, not really. Just enjoying it while it lasts.
She looks a little awkward when asked about her future, and absent-mindedly rubs her left forearm. I kind of want to ask her about it, but I don't think I know her well enough to do so.
So, before we go on, there is a mod for her. People
have
told us many times now.
And we're probably going to play it, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll look into it once we're done with all the other routes. Because you play as her?
Yeah,
is what they were saying? Yeah.
You get to choose. You actually get to choose between a couple people.
Yeah, and one of them's a girl, so
yes.
If I'm playing that one and playing as her. Spoiler alert!
You want to play that one?
Well, I mean, I'm voicing her,
yeah,
so
that's true.
Yeah, we'll do that after. I'll figure out how to install it and all that, and we'll do that after we finish all the other routes.
Yeah.
This game will never end.
Yeah. That's okay.
Oh, I'm okay with it too.
Make the mods for the other girls too.
Yeah, someone.
The conversation peters out, and I lean back in my chair, giving up on the prospect of studying since she has my book.
Yeah.
Miki notices my tired expression and looks oddly serious.
Thinking about Hanako?
What? It's that obvious?
Oh, don't admit it. You just ruin your chances, bud. You've been glancing at her seat, and you've been pretty quiet. Not too hard to connect the dots.
I'm just worried about her.
Yeah, I can see why you would be. She can get weird sometimes.
So can I.
Yeah.
She sounds put off, but I can't blame her. Hanako was a hard person to interact with before she warmed up to me. Even with Lily around to help, I haven't known her for that long either, so some of her habits would still be unknown to me. My face becomes troubled. If I hadn't developed feelings for her, this would be at least a little easier to deal with.
I mean, no offense. She isn't a bad person, I know that much.
I know, I didn't take it that way. It's just harder to deal with when, well, you know, you have feelings for someone.
You do? Yeah, I can
Hisao
imagine.
has feelings for Hanako, everybody!
Hisao and Hanako sitting in a tree. Yeah, I can imagine that. It's hard to forget something like what happened to her during class, too.
I wish she hadn't reminded me of that. She just confirmed that it was clearly noticed by others in the room as well. And
Duh.
Noticed that other people were
Yeah,
noticing.
that was the whole problem. Come on, don't get that down. She's done this before. You just gotta wait it out.
She locked herself in her room and acts like an empty husk of a person for a sizable amount of time, ever since she entered Yamaku, if not before then as well, and I'm not supposed to be concerned about that?
No. She can deal.
I might think that, but there's nothing that I can do. I can't force her to come out. Yeah, see, so if we had gone with the other, he would have been like...
Yeah, he'd have like
gone to
pushed
her room
himself
and
on
forced
her.
to
Yeah.
come out of her room and...
Yeah, be like, cheer up, God.
See, that's why... that's why I said that, because I'm like, well, it's Hisao doing it.
Yeah,
though,
he will do it the wrong way.
He'd be a dumbass about it. And she does see a therapist, so it's not like she isn't getting any help for her issues.
I thought you were just still talking out of the game. I'm like, how do you remember that? Like, that's a weird point to bring up.
By the way.
Yeah. Like, I thought we were getting real serious there for a second. Like, we're going to have a discussion.
Everything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's natural to think that way when you're so powerless to help someone. That's just the way she is, and you just have to deal with it. As I mull things over, I notice a movement out of the corner of my eye. I glance to see who it is, and end up doing a double take. Huh?
It's Batman.
Yeah. Sure enough, it's Hanako. She walks through the door just as she would any normal school day. She sees a girl on my desk.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, she's like on your desk.
Yeah, she is on my desk. She begins to move towards her seat in her usual silent and humble manner. She looks at me for a moment before blushing and looking away in embarrassment, which makes me realize that I was staring at her. I feel sorry for that, but not doing it is hard after all that's happened. The girl sitting on my desk looks to me, grinning.
See, your sweetheart's back already. What did I tell you?
She pokes me in the nose. Screwed that up for you.
Yeah.
You be quiet.
Shut your mouth.
It might only be meant as a joke, but she hits close enough to make me quite uncomfortable. As we talk, someone calls Miki's name from the door. She jumps down from her vantage point on my desk before turning to me.
Gotta go, Hisao. Remember to eat sometime, will ya? What? Okay.
Yeah?
I mean, I eat regularly.
Am I too skinny?
Yeah.
Fine, I will. See you.
And I bet we never see her again.
No, until
I'm sad now.
the 7th route.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Jeez. 6th.
Route.
Yeah.
She
Unless
gives
you
a-
count Kenji.
Well,
Genji. Kenji. Kenji's a fucking Overwatch character.
She gives a casual salute before jogging over to the door, where a male student in gym uniform is waiting for her. Oh, it's that track captain, isn't it?
It is!
Probably someone from the track and field club.
You son of a bitch!
He gets all the women.
He definitely does
he
not.
Doesn't,
yeah. Like, we 100% know that he doesn't. But he's still somehow our rival.
I was going to say, but for the meme joke, he is, I guess.
Yeah. Bastard.
Seizing the opportunity, I get up and make my way to Hanako's desk. So who is that bitch on your desk?
Oh, now you want to fucking talk to me. Hello?
She's all like serious now.
Yeah.
Hi Hanako, what's up?
Nothing.
Maybe talking to her this soon after she came back to the class was a bad move. Want to come with me and grab something from the cafeteria? I'm pretty hungry, and she just told me to eat, so.
Yeah. But I thought you were studying.
Studying can wait. Turning up for class after all this time must have taken some courage for Hanako, so the least I can do is stay with her.
You're like thinking more like Lily now.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's how Lily thinks when she's like, I should probably go get her and save her. And
That's just the way she is, and you just have to deal with it, is the way Miki, and probably the class as a whole, views Hanako. I can do more for her, though. I want to do more for her. Or to her.
Yeah.
After being distracted by Miki, that's a great thing to say.
That happens.
I don't think I'm going to get any work done.
It's hard to focus. All the blood's out of my head for some reason.
God, you're an idiot. Come on, let's go. She hesitates, but eventually gets up and joins me as we begin walking. These may be small steps for her, but it's one giant leap for mankind.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's finally out of her room, of her own volition, lifts a large weight off my shoulders. Oh, and we're gonna go to sleep though.
Oh, yep. That's end of day.
Yeah!
And we'll see what happens on the next day. Next time.
Ooh.
It's been a while since I've said, like, done that little next time thing. I'm never going to do it again. That's a lie.